Welcome back to Titans franchise. Today we're going to be taking on the Houston Texans in week 3. We're off to an 0-2 start. We had a phenomenal week 2 game where we went for the first down to end the game late in the fourth quarter when it was a tie on 4th and inches. Weren't able to get it. Ended up, being a turnover on downs. Game went to overtime. On the first play of overtime, Will Levis throws an interception to Derwin James, and Justin Herbert makes us pay. I still stand by the decision to go for it and just end the game. A field goal still gives the Chargers just as much of a chance with more time and a better field position. So, it is what it is. They probably end up tying the game from the 25 versus where they had it at like the 4 or something. So whatever, we lost. It is what it is. This week though, we have to take on the Houston Texans and CJ Stroud. And as a Panthers fan, I am not looking forward to this because obviously it does appear CJ is who Frank Reich wanted and the rest of the coaching staff wanted. But if we're being real, would he have fared any better with how abysmal our offensive line and receivers have been? I don't know. But either way, CJ Stroud has been unbelievable as a rookie. One of the best rookie seasons ever in MVP conversations. So yeah, he is very much lived up to the hype. So gonna be a tough matchup regardless against a very solid Houston Texans team who I'm pretty sure actually won the division last year in game. So this is not gonna be an easy matchup at all. We do have some players who are ready to negotiate, however, here in week 3. And let's go ahead and see who some of them are. I imagine a lot of these guys are just going to be wait and see decisions for the end of the season, but some of these guys might go ahead and get contract offers right now, like Rick Shields, the superstar dev corner, who's a UDFA. We are just going to go ahead and offer him a 7-year deal, essentially. Like, this is what, $3 million a year, 6 years? I'll give him that to come back. And we get Rick Shields. He's 22. He's probably not going to ever, develop into like a full-blown starter, but get into like the mid to high 70s by the end of the series, hopefully. Nick Cross, I'd give him a 4-year deal. He'd be a perfect third safety. There are a lot of 3 safety sets that get ran in Madden and in the NFL in general. And having a guy who's 22, a really good athlete, really good in coverage, and also one of my favorite players in the league personally. One of my biggest draft crushes of all time was Nick Cross, as not really a thing you like saying out loud, but he was someone I thought was going to be really good, and he's been okay. Hasn't had a ton of opportunity, but we'll go ahead and offer him a contract in game, and we get him back for 4 years. Monty Rice. He's not asking for really anything, and if he wants to come back on, I'll give him a 2-year deal with 2.6. He's a fun player. He's looking for a better fit, but I'll reconsider more. Okay, whatever. He doesn't like that. I like Monty Rice. He's fun. He's a good athlete, and he's been really, really good in the couple of games we've played. But he's 25. He's only a 70 overall. He does have really good hit power, really good speed and excel. So I would love to still develop him, but it's gonna be hard with that age and overall. Brandon Smith, basically the same overall as Monty Rice, but is younger and a comparable athlete. The only thing that Monty Rice is going to have is the hit power, but we have, like I said, a comparable athlete and more of a cover guy. I'll offer him a very similar, I think this is actually the exact same money in years, so yeah, 2 years, 5.2, and the exact same outcome. Noah Allman, these are pretty much just all UDFA pickups so far. He's a good depth tackle. He's a solid overall at only 22. We'll give him a contract. Guy who can come in if we get an injury across the offensive line. So Kendrick Thomas, I would like to, but he doesn't want to be here. Eric Fender, maybe. Gallimore, maybe. Dylan Radins, I'd like to bring him back just to have a good interior piece. Depth, just to have him. And we'll just skip ahead down here. There's not really much else to bring back except for Ryan Stonehouse, who I will offer a 5-year deal worth 18 mil, and we get Ryan Stonehouse back, the best punter in the league. So yeah, got some re-signings done. Happy with all of that. Would have liked to get one of our linebackers back, but I guess it's okay. And since we are in week 3, I went ahead and already set the regional focus, but I do want to go ahead and take another look at some of these prospects. Like I said, looks like a ridiculous QB class, and I thought we were gonna have improvisers for Tune and DeMarco. No, they're both scramblers at 6'4", 230 or 220 plus. Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, Theo Tune, scrambler archetype, 6'4", 230, as B medium, A short. You know, still gonna have the ridiculous ratings. So listen, I'm not actively trying to get rid of Will Levis, but yeah, with players like these, it's gonna be hard for us to not at least consider taking a QB. Know a little bit more about Doug Bonham. Then we're just gonna skip the Jamie DeMarco because yeah, also scramble archetype, 8th under pressure, so we still the only stat we know for him, but one of the craziest athletes I've ever seen at the position. Wish he had higher speed, but the excel, agility, and change of direction is ridiculous for someone who's 6'4" at quarterback. I've never seen that. Does have A break sack, B awareness, B play action, so yeah, these guys can actually throw the ball accurately. It's gonna be just an insane decision we'll have to end up making. Adam Rayburn, we've never looked at. Also looks insane. What is this QB class? Only saw the good speed, but what the fuck is happening? Kurt Gunter. All right, that's a dangerous name. Also 6'4", 230. Also insane. A little bit less athletic for him, but looks pretty good. Marvin Bass. Oh, he's terrible, but he does have a cannon. He's gonna be a pure pocket passer, I would imagine. Also, he's 26. I'm already intrigued by Nathan McCutcheon just based on A catching. You never really see that, even for receiving backs. It's usually just B. So he might be a very, very, very good receiving back. See, now here we go. Matt Love. All right. I'm interested. Now, I'm sure some of these guys are going to end up being decent, but this receiver class looks just awful. There's only been 2 guys with great to elite speed at all, and we're in day 3. But man, this is just not a good receiver class. Just a bunch of D's and F's as well. Gee, does Marcus Finner remind you guys of anyone? Oh, I don't know. Maybe Darian Gallery. Another 6'5" corner, which just isn't a player that exists, but we could have 2 of them. Might as well. And this one looks like a good athlete as well. As like his acceleration is awful, but like 6'5" A man coverage, I'm in. So I went to the play season game and I noticed a little something. So if we just do this real quick, there's a new player on our our top guys. There's a new guy there. Darian Gallery is listed as our 2nd best player, and we obviously don't have any superstar X factors. It doesn't look like the Texans do either, but that should tell us something about his development trait that's been revealed. So let's go ahead and I guess take a look at our newly minted superstar development corner, Mr. Darian Gallery, who certainly played like a superstar last week. And there it is. Darian Gallery revealed to have superstar development. That's insane. Yeah, that's crazy. That's amazing. For abilities, he doesn't have one yet. Oh, Hydroponics just subscribed to me. That's probably on my other channel, which you should go check out in the description. But yeah, dude, that's ridiculous that we have a 6'5" superstar dev corner, only 22 years old. Darian Gallery is legit. I'm so happy with the draft pick. Which means we should be close to knowing Dwayne McGee, who we also know is at least superstar because he had an ability slot when he hit 80 overall. And we will know after this game whether or not we have 2 superstar rookies on our hands or a superstar X Factor and a superstar. Probably also learned Devin Freeman. Actually, no, he's only played 183 snaps. How is that possible? How is that possible? He's only played 183 snaps. He's been the starting center. I don't. Oh, it's because of drills in the preseason. Yep, it's because of training camp drills. That's why. Like, okay, that makes sense now. But Staley should also be close then, based on that. Yeah, okay, we'll know Staley and what's it called? We'll know Staley and McGee after this game. So our 2 first-round picks, we'll know their development traits after we play the Houston Texans. So long intro out of the way. Actually, probably a really short intro for you guys, but it's been 17 minutes as I hit record. A little bit behind the 4th wall. Let's go ahead and play the Texans. Another road game for us. I've not been good on the road so far this season, but we can turn that around with a big win here against another division rival. Kickoff time here in NRG Stadium, beautiful Houston, Texas. Well, okay, maybe that's a stretch. Don't want to go too crazy, but we will receive the kickoff first, which in Madden, I usually prefer to get the ball first because momentum plays such a huge factor. You do typically want the ball to start the second half in most cases, but you know, in this video game where momentum is more important than anything else, I don't mind getting the ball first. Hopefully we can look to gain some momentum early. You know, you see those numbers from Levis and they don't look good. Obviously 6 interceptions through 2 games is abysmal, but if you look at it from week 1 versus week 2 was a lot better. So hopefully we can just completely put week 1 in the rearview mirror and continue to build on the awesome performance that was week 2. And that starts by hopefully getting CJ Stroud more involved in the offense. He was so bad week 1. Really good week 2, did have 3 touchdowns as Terry Franks, the rookie tackle, gets injured on the first play. But going back to TyJay Spears, he's averaging like less than 3 yards a carry so far on the year. So, you know, getting him more involved, getting him going is going to be a big priority. And that first play was a good start despite losing our starting right tackle. It was a basically 10-yard gain for our running back. We'll take that. And we will fumble. Oh my God, TyJay, dude. Okay, man. That's his 3rd fumble of the year, too. And that shouldn't stand, actually. I think his knee was down. His right knee should be down. Yeah, they are going to review it, thankfully. Didn't look like they were going to. That should be overturned. Should still be Titans ball. That's actually pretty close, but I'm pretty sure his knee was down. All right, we keep the ball. First down, Titans. Dislocated shoulder for Terry Franks. That's awful. 2nd and 10. We're going to run the ball because that's silly. 57. Coming from across the formation, Taylor makes a hell of a play. Quick hitter to Shaheed. Need him to reach across the line, and he does get the first. Rashid Shaheed showing off the speed, getting into it. Hey, let's relax. Let's relax. It's been better in terms of yards per carry, but not much there, obviously. There's a good run. Gets 6 on that one. Or 7. Brings it to 3rd and 2. We're going to keep the ball on the ground. They have a very weak box. This Texans D-line isn't exactly one of their strengths. We have some good young edge rushers and pretty good linebackers, but their interior is pretty weak. So if we can beat them up the middle, that's what we want to do. As TyJay Spears picks up the first down. Paul Skoronski, good block. Got to outrun 57. And end up getting brought down after another first down for TyJay Spears. This is what we've been looking for, TyJay. Keep it up. 1st and 10 now, just outside the red zone at the 23. Gonna go play action. And hit RB here. That's gonna be Zach Ertz. The old man picking up the first down, gets us inside the 10-yard line down to the 8. 15 yards for Zach Ertz. This is the last time you heard that. Probably a couple weeks ago. I don't know how Zach Ertz has been playing in real life. He's probably been pretty good. See if we can get to McGee here. He does catch it, but it's going to be out of bounds. That's an insane grab. I'm going to put McGee on a slant and just see what happens. We're going to go to 8 here, and that is nearly intercepted. Poor accuracy for no good reason. Wasn't under pressure, just bad accuracy because Will Levis sucks. Gonna be 3rd and goal now. Really do not want to have to kick a field goal here. Would love to get a touchdown early, but you know, whatever. We're gonna roll out. Maybe have A here. We're gonna try it. That's Okonkwo, and that is nearly intercepted again. Jimmy Ward this time. We're just gonna take our points. Dicker the kicker on for the chip shot. And it is good. Stroud and the Texas offense now on the field after the field goal from us, and that is going to be a quick throw to Dalton Schultz, and he's going to get out of bounds after 7 yards as Nick Cross gets beat there. I'm going to flip this just so we get Staley rushing. Stroud flushed out, going to check down to Pierce. Good coverage by Landry. No gain on the play. 3rd and 3. They're coming on a huge package. They got just 2 receivers out wide. Gonna be play action, and that is gonna be intercepted by Jeremy Chin. Trying to return this, nowhere to go really. But that's a big INT from Jeremy Chin. Stroud just kind of threw it right to him. Words huge package. That's the thing that happened. We don't need to talk about it. See if we can't get some more points on the board here. We're gonna hit Dwayne McGee on the slants. Nearly interrupted by Zach Ertz, and McGee is hurt on the play. Well, that's not good because we do not have great receiver depth. He's limping off. Please be okay, Dwayne. We need you. Gonna go play action here on 1st and 10 after the McGee injury. And I didn't see that guy. Intercepted by Kellen Witherspoon. Just did not see him because of the fucking wall, the end zone, all of it. I'll take the blame for that one. Just did not see him. Quad strain for McGee. That's unfortunate. Texans take over from their own 18-yard line after the pick. There's some pressure. That's going to be Neville Gallimore getting to CJ Stroud for the sack. Of all the guys on the interior to get the first sack of the season. That pass incomplete. Please keep trying Darian Gallery. Please keep trying him. You can't throw at him. It's too big. It's too good. We're just going to play the 6 here on 3rd and 14. And that is going to be just out of reach as Nick Cross got beat there. Thankfully, CJ Stroud misses the throw to Schultz. Could have been a huge gain. And this might be one of the first punts we forced all this season. Well, it is definitely one of the first, but I don't think it is the first. I think we forced at least one other. Can't be much more than 2, though. Patterson going to get us the ball around the 40. Levis, just forget the mistake, forget the pick. Come back out, play good football. He is going to be without his favorite target, though, for the rest of the game. Dwayne McGee. So we slid Treylon Burks to receiver 1, and Dante Bozeman, our 2nd-round pick, is going to play in the slot now. And he's actually going to get the look here and pick up the first down. There you go, Dante. He's also 6'5". We actually drafted 3 6'5" rookie receivers in this class. And he's the fastest of the bunch at 91 speed. So would love to get him a little bit more involved, but he's also just not good. So 2nd and 11 after a pathetic excuse for a run. We're going to hit Okonkwo on the check down. Get some of it back. Make the 3rd down more manageable. No one's open. We're just going to throw it up to someone. Yeah, no one got open. Yikes. All right. Gonna bring out Ryan Stonehouse, see if we can't pin him deep. And that is going to be not a good punt. The whole controller is vibrating and he just ends up kicking it straight to the fucking end zone, so whatever. Play action on 1st down. And wow, Monty Rice, we're just getting fucking destroyed by Dalton Schultz, who apparently has 99 speed. Dalton Schultz is uncoverable. Everyone is getting beat by him. Jeffrey Simmons still not on the field. How are we getting progressive fatigue fucked on week 3? Murphy Bunting can't get the interception. Nico Collins inside the 10. Went for the pick. Collins bitches my best corner. That's a secret though. He's not our best corner anymore. That's Darian Gallery. And that's the end of the first quarter. They haven't ran the ball a single time yet. Interesting. Well, they have, I think. I think they've just been stopped for no gain, but shut up. And that is wide open, Tank Dell. That is not where Al-Shaair was. He was in the purple flat. So that's not my fault. Touchdown, Texans. Gotta look to reestablish the run on this drive. Oh, cool. Wrong play art. I fucking hate this momentum one more. This is my least favorite opposing team momentum thing. This shit is so annoying. 2nd and 6. Gonna be another handoff to Spears. Breaks the tackle. There you go, Ty. He's been great today. 7 for 53. Maybe we just keep the ball on the ground. Forget throwing the damn thing. Let's just make Ty Spears actually Derrick Henry. Give him 700 carries. What's the worst that could happen? He doesn't have an ACL. He can't even tear it. We're fine. 2nd and 5 from midfield. Once again, another handoff to Spears. Gotta run off the outside of that block and pick up the first down. 9 carries for 66 yards. Now we're bringing in Kendre Miller. Get him a touch when we can. I don't know why I tried to say Kutch. But Andrew McCutcheon? Is that what we're going for? I don't know. Nice run there by Kendre. 2nd and a very manageable 3. You already know we're giving the ball to Tyjae Spears again, though. And he's going to get killed by Blake Cashman. Does pick up a yard, though. 3rd and 2. Actually, Drew Tranquil. My mistake. I picked the wrong white linebacker. My bad, guys. 3rd and 2. Let's try to catch him sleeping with play action. We've been run heavy. Gonna try to hit a Okonkwo on the run, and it gets knocked out. Better yet, dropped is what they're gonna call that one. Yikes. Gonna be a 54-yard try from Cameron Dicker. A bit deep, see if he can knock it through, and he does. Texas back on offense. There's a carry for Dameon Pierce. He's going to pick up 5. First carry of the game. They saw what we were doing and how it worked so well. And like, oh, you're not even playing your best player today. Actually, Jeffrey Simmons is finally on the field for the first time that I've noticed him. And Dalton Schultz continues to kill us. So they might just, you know, they want to run down our throats. They can. They want to get a guaranteed 15 yards, you know, just throw the fucking ball to Dalton Schultz. It's whatever they want, honestly. They can just kind of do whatever. There's another handoff to Pierce. Surely we can wrap him up. Nice. Does get a yard out of it. I'm not sure how, but all right. Would love some pressure. Would sure love some pressure. And that is knocked away by Gallery, nearly intercepted. Wasn't even his guy. Completely bailing out Aziz there. 3rd and 9 now. We're just gonna play safe. We're gonna play safe. And that is complete over the middle to Tank Dell. This is why we don't run zone coverage ever. They're moving the ball at will on us this time around. Don't like to see that. And Al-Shaair over pursues. Big first down for Dameon Pierce. By the time it let me react, he was already 5 yards past me, so that's fun. 3rd and 5. We're just gonna stick to man coverage. It's what works. It's about all we're even remotely decent at. And Keeler Ringo gets killed by 79-year-old Robert Woods. Man should be in a retirement home, and he is cooking my 94 speed corner. Not that speed really matters, more coverability, but whatever. Making him look silly. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. Shot through the sideline, actually going to lose a yard on the check down. We'll take that for sure. How was he just on the sideline with his helmet off and already back on the field? Like ready to take a snap. I don't understand that at all. Make it make sense. Check down to Damian Pierce. Monty Rice with the tackle. Figure out who I'm on. Oh my God, Jeffrey Simmons just destroyed a man. And Stroud throws it away. Oh my God, Jeffrey Simmons just destroyed the right guard. That poor soul. We will force a field goal. Get a safe man up just to be safe. And they do just go for the points. We'll have a little over a minute and a half to try to get some points on the board. Minute 15 to make something happen. Gonna go play action on first down. And try to hit Traylon Burks here. He's open. Got him in stride. That's a huge gain. Can't outrun Jalen Peacher because he does not have a lick of speed to his game. But we'll take 60 plus yards there. What a ball by Levis. On the run, too. Led Burks off the field exactly where it needed to be, honestly. Inside the red zone now after just one play. We're going to go Okonkwo here. Just kidding. We're not going anywhere. Blake Cashman getting to Levis. I think they want us to run bench. Let's do it. I'm going to just put Okonkwo on a streak. That's worked out well in the past. Not necessarily this time. We're just going to try to check down, and that is nearly picked off. Good accuracy, my ass. The only person that even touched was the fucking defender. Texans have momentum back, so we don't know the play art. And that's going to be thrown into the ground. All right. Gotta bring on Cameron Dicker for another field goal. Let's keep it a 1-point game. We'll take it. Colton Schultz again. He's too good. You can't cover him. Probably the last play of the first half here. We'll see what happens. Stroud just gonna check down to Schultz. Out of bounds, but that will be the end of the half. 1-point game. The Texans will get the ball. But I'm pretty okay with how we've played so far. Just need to tighten things up on defense and, you know, actually get the ball into the end zone. I think we'll be sitting good. There's a strip sack by Jeffrey Simmons on the first play of the second half. I wasn't even commentating. Clay Staley there for the recovery. Jeffrey Simmons finally making his presence felt in a huge way. It hits CJ Stroud, knocks the ball out, and the rookie Clay Staley dives on it. And we are going to get unreal field positioning inside the red zone at the 11-yard line. We need to be able to push this into the end zone. This is a huge start for us. Hand off. Spears up the middle. Big gain. How do they still have momentum after a fumble inside the red zone? Make it make sense. We're going to try to go play action here. Try to hit Spears. We do hit him. No, we don't. It's going to be out of bounds. I disagree. 3rd and 6. I really want the touchdown here, but something tells me we're not going to be able to get it. As Levis nearly gets sacked and nearly throws an interception in the same second. So I guess we're just going to take the fucking field goal and be happy with it. Fucking Cameron Dicker back on the field. He is making his season salary all in one game, and I think we just fucking missed. I'm going to jump in a fucking river. It was so much faster on the downswing than it ever is. I just wasn't expecting it to be that fast, and lo and behold, we fucked it up. There's a flag on the play, so that should be coming back. That wasn't where Monty Rice was supposed to be, by the way. That's going to be a hold. I don't understand how I'm supposed to cover that, but also cover everything else over the middle at the same time. It just doesn't make sense to me. The coverage in this game is so busted. But whatever. That should never be open, but it always is. Hand off to Pierce. Gets a couple. Gonna be 3rd and 14. Can we double Dalton Schultz? Is that an option? It doesn't need to be an option as Clay Staley gets to Stroud. His first career sack. That'd be a great start to the second half. Fumble recovery, and now the sack on CJ Stroud on 3rd down. The Texans somehow still have all the momentum. Doesn't make sense. I guess we missed a field goal, so sure. But still, can we maybe get some momentum? That'd be really cool. They don't have it, which is what's important. First down, hand off to Spears. Gonna cut back up the middle. Gonna make it 2nd and inches. We're just gonna call it 10 yards. Spears has been awesome today. Just need to get into the damn end zone. There's another huge run from Spears. Inside the 30 now. 15 plus on that one. Completely flipping the script on his first 2 weeks. And Shaheed can't catch up to that one. Bad accuracy. Levis, 6 for 19. That's, it's not good, we'll say. CPU called the same play, so you know what? We're going to roll with it. And Cashman is going to nearly kill us again. 3rd and 10. We don't have time to throw. But when we do, can't complete a pass. Gonna try Shaheed here. Has a step in, it's knocked away by Stingley. All right. Let's see if Cameron Dicker can actually make this one. That'd be really cool if he could. And nails it. So we do take the lead. 12 to 10. God, this it's always something with Levis, it appears. Except for week 2. Week 2 was really good. This week he just can't fucking complete a pass. Stroud switching the play up at the line. He's gonna roll out and throw a pick to Sean Murphy Bunting. There we go. And he's gonna have a free path to the end zone. Pick 6. SMB. That's what we've been looking for. Sean Murphy Bunting finally scores the first touchdown of the game for the Titans. Diego Collins had a step, but Stroud got it to him too late. Murphy Bunting had time to recover and picks the pass off, takes it to the end zone for the score. Cameron Dicker back out to continue his very busy day. 19 to 10, Tennessee. See if our defense can keep up this streak. They've been awesome. That's a big pass breakup by Sean Murphy Bunting. Showing why he got paid last season. Making some plays out here. Keep it up. He is unfortunately a little bit gassed now, though. That pass thrown to no one. Once again, targeting Sean, though. Which at this point, I do understand. He is, you know, his stamina's kind of taking a hit, but maybe don't. All right, we're not going to put Monty Rice in man coverage against Dalton Schultz. I don't like that, so we're just going to go cover here. That's actually a screen, and that's going to be huge yards for Robert Woods. And Monty Rice injured away from the play. 2nd and 6. Quick pass to Brevin Jordan for the first. We just can't cover tight ends. We need just an elite speed, elite cover guy at linebacker. That's what we need. Or we just need to play Jeremy Chin exclusively at sub linebacker. One or the other. I haven't decided yet, but that's where I'm leaning. Pierce gets 2. Long 2nd down here. Gonna be another run to Pierce, and he's gonna get a million. Just paper thin D-line. Easy 15-20 yards for Pierce. Houston marching down the field. Need our defense to show back up. Tank Dell this time beats Gallery on the curl. Now inside the red zone, things are getting a little bit spooky for our defense. Another carry for Pierce. He picks up 5. Schultz, he's gonna get knocked out of bounds at the 1. Dalton Schultz is prime Travis Kelce right now. Just completely uncoverable. First and goal from the 1. Stroud rolling out to the left, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. You guys know I love a good goal line defense. I really don't. That's a joke. They're just going to walk in untouched is exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what happened. Damian Pierce touchdown. We had no chance. Just means we have to come up with a way to get 10 yards actually passing the ball. Gonna try to get to the Bozeman. That's just unbelievable defense by Blake Cashman. Gonna be 3rd and 10 now after a couple of really bad incompletions. And Levis hit again as he throws. 4th and 10. I fucking hate this game. Texans back on offense, looking to take the lead. Good defense by Aziz. Big hit. Huge loss, huge TFL. Gonna be 2nd and 14. And I think we bring a little bit of a blitz here. Just get me off Ashton Davis, please. I don't want to be responsible for covering Dalton Schultz. Chin knocks it away. That's Damian Pierce down the field. And if he would have mossed Jeremy Chin, as much as I love him, he might have had to be benched. Should just probably play safe and, you know, play the sticks. Nah, we don't do that here. Let's try to get to Stroud. It's going to be a screen. That's really unfortunate. They're going to get this. No, they're not. 4th and 1. Jeremy Chin preventing the first down. And it looks like they're not going to go for it from the 42-yard line. That's, I don't know. I would go for it there. And that is going to bounce, thankfully, into the end zone to end the 3rd quarter. So we will take a 2-point lead into the 4th. Really need Will Levis to be able to complete a fucking pass. I'm pretty sure he didn't complete a single pass in the 3rd quarter. So need to be able to complete some passes, but the run game has been working. Over 100 yards rushing to this point. So we're just going to keep the ball on the ground to Spears. Follow our blockers. And unfortunately get tripped up. He could have had it all. That could have been a house call. He didn't get tripped up there. Unfortunately, he did, though, and it's going to be 2nd and 4. And we might, you know, get a little bit fancy. Might give Treylon Burks a look on a jet sweep here. And never mind. All right. Said, no, you don't get to do that. So now we have to rely on passing the ball, which we can't do. Maybe this play will be different. We're going to try Bozeman. He actually holds on. There we go. Dante Bozeman, maybe his first catch of his career. I can't remember if he caught one of the other 6 completions to this point. He had. All right, his 2nd catch of his career. That one much more important than the first one, as it keeps the drive alive. You guys might remember this play from Rams franchise and Cooper Kupp running this route to perfection, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh my god. Well, at least it was completed. Just to the other team. It still counts as an incompletion, but technically it was caught. Stroud rolls out. Aziz stops him after a 4-yard gain. Tank Dell outrunning Darian Gallery, gonna get inside the 10-yard line. Oh boy. Lions looking to blow back-to-back 4th quarter leads. Not a good look. 2nd and a very short 4. Don't know why I feel the need to clarify that, but I did. It's gonna be a pass, and that is Nick Cross one-on-one against Nico Collins, and that's an easy touchdown. I hate goal line packages. I wish I could just not run them, but I play coach suggestions, and I don't feel like switching out of coach suggestions and finding a play because that's too much effort. Gonna be very difficult to come back now that the Titans have all, or the Texans rather, have all of the momentum. Gonna need to rely on CJ Spears here. He's been the bright spot on offense today. Gonna keep the ball on the ground with him here, and he is going to get brought down after a 2-yard gain. This is actually a good look for the run. They are very spread out. Good block there by Skoronski. Gets us out to the 41. 15 plus again for Tyjae. Right now, you just got to lead on the hot hand. That's what we're going to continue to do. Another handoff for Tyjae. And that's going to be a hold. Unfortunate because that was a great run. Who did it? Who did it? Devin Freeman. Rookie center committing a huge penalty. That's a momentum killer. We're going to go draw here. I just hope for the best. And unfortunately, Devin Freeman can't hold the block against Blake Cashman. Need you to be better, Devin. Need you to be better, dude. Gonna have 3rd and 16 after an incompletion on 2nd down. I don't want to say this is game, game on the line, but it pretty much is. Really need this 1st down. We're gonna trust Treylon Burks, and that is knocked away by Jimmy Ward. Does the CPU got to tell us to go for it? It probably is. It's not. We're gonna trust our defense. Still have the 2-minute warning, 3 timeouts. If we can get a stop, if we can get a turnover, we still have a chance. Good tackle by Ringo in the open field. This is going to be inside the 20. Very good punt from Ryan Stonehouse. What you expect from the GOAT. Pierce again on the carry. Another flag. It's going to be a hold. Do we want 3rd down or do we want 2nd and 17? I feel like we want 3rd down, but that's a lot. We're gonna take 2nd and 17. 3rd and 7 is that they can get that in their sleep. They could get 17 yards in their sleep too. Let's be real. It's the Madden CPU. They want it, they're gonna get it. And they're gonna get 3rd and 9 at the 2-minute warning. We get to stop here. We have 3 timeouts. We just need to stop. 1st down essentially doesn't end the game yet, but we obviously need to stop here. We're gonna play the sticks, and we're just gonna hope for the best. I'm even gonna be a coward and use a D lineman. And that's wide open. Tank Dell. Uncovered. That's very annoying. We're not gonna call our timeout yet. We're gonna save it for this set of downs. Got a run commit, and it doesn't even matter. Dameon Pierce. That's a run commit, by the way, and that's a fucking run commit. Oh, we're gonna blow back-to-back 4th quarter leads in embarrassing fashion. Dameon Pierce touchdown, 30-19. We have a 1:08 to go. Need a quick touchdown and an onside kick. So we need a miracle and then another miracle because we can't complete a pass. Gonna go to Bozeman, and that is overthrown and nearly intercepted. Jesus Christ, Will. I honestly don't even want to fucking pass the ball. I kind of just want to quit. I kind of just want to give up. Because Will Levis has been abysmal. His accuracy has been pathetic this game. We're gonna call timeout there. Gonna leave Spears on the block and just hope. Okonkwo can't come down with it. 4th and 5. Just gonna see if someone can get open. Gonna be Bozeman. We'll call timeout. So we use 2 timeouts to go a total of 10 yards. Not exactly good efficiency. We get to Burks. We'll try to go no huddle and just see if we can't, yeah, I don't know, maybe catch him sleeping. And there's, nope. All right. One-on-one out, Traylon Burks dropped it. Dude. Oh my God, Traylon, you had the touchdown, brother. Oh my God, it literally just bricks for hands. Insert the chiseled Adonis what happened to his hands clip, dude. Oh my God, dude. What are you doing? Literally just dropped in the end zone. That is heartbreaking stuff. 17 seconds to go. Gonna find Burks again. We're just gonna have to call our timeout. It's gonna be hopefully a shot to the end zone, score, get the onside kick, and just another shot to the end zone. That's our only chance. We have it. Bozeman touchdown. We have hope. We have a sliver of a chance. Dante Bozeman didn't play at all in the first 2 weeks, having a pretty big game with Dwayne McGee out. Catches his first touchdown of his career. What does that play? I like that play. We need an onside kick. I don't know how to kick these. I think high kick works. And you just like point it basically like a little bit. I'm gonna go inside this guy. Middle guy. And see what happens. Need to knock it out. Can't do it. That's game. Hell of an effort. But unfortunately, it's not going to matter, as we will take another L early in the season to fall to 0-3. The story of this game was Will Levis just not being able to complete a pass. And when the pass did get off, he was either under pressure, hit as he throws, or just straight up dropped. So that's the story of this game. Was a horrible completion percentage. Defense once again doing what they can, obviously giving up 31 points, giving up a lot of points per game, but I feel like our defense is playing well. I don't know. Offense just has to be better. CJ Spears was great this game. This one I'm going to put on our offensive line because Will Levis did not have time to throw. Stroud goes 25 for 37 for 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Levis goes 12 for 37, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Rushing, Amy Pierce 15 for 125, 2 touchdowns, 8.3 per carry. CJ Spears goes 17 for 122. He was awesome. Kendra Miller 4 for 13. And receiving, Dante Bozeman, his first action of his career, sees him go 4 for 64 and a touchdown. Traylon Burks 3 for 105. Did have a huge drop in the end zone. The fact that we only have 2 drops is an absolute joke, by the way. We had more than that. 2 for 10 for Chico Okonkwo, 1 for 9 for Shaheed, 1 for 15 for Dwayne McGee and the injury, and then 1 for 15 for Zach Ertz. But the story on the Texans side, Dalton Schultz, 7 for 84. Tank Dell, 6 for 89. So those two guys absolutely killed us. Touchdown for Tank Dell, touchdown for Nico Collins. Blocking, we allegedly didn't give up any stats. We didn't give up any sacks just because Will Levis got the ball away on all of the sacks we would have given up. It would have been like 12. 15 tackles for Jeremy Chin leads the way. That's a ton. TFLs for Al-Shair, Clay Staley, Jeffrey Simmons, and Neville Gallimore. Sacks for Staley and Simmons and Gallimore, so we had a few. Picks for Sean Murphy Bunting, including the pick 6, and then Jeremy Chin had one as well. Couple of deflections, one forced fumble for Jeffrey Simmons, which was recovered by Clay Staley. And then, of course, the pick 6 for Sean Murphy Bunting. Upgrade after the game for Rashid Shaheed. I think we want to go deep threat for him. Yep, we're going to go deep threat. Because that's really what he is. I don't know why the game gives him playmaker. He is definitely more of a deep threat, but that's okay. It's +1 to awareness, catching traffic, catching, deep route running, medium route, and release. Very good set of upgrades. Although all of that somehow does not increase his overall. Make it make sense. We unfortunately won't know Dwayne McGee's dev trade as he did not play enough snaps before getting knocked out with injury. But we should know Clay Staley's. We'll see what his ends up being. And it is only star dev. That kind of sucks, but whatever. He's still going to be really good. Still a huge fan of his game, and he had an awesome performance today, so. Wish it were higher, but we'll take star, I suppose. Better than normal. Not much better than normal, but it is, by definition, better than normal. Next week, we got the Patriots. Another away game. Playing 3 straight away games. 4 of our first 5 on the road. That's annoying. But we will see if we can't handle Bill Belichick and the rest of this Patriots team in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe to all that sort of nonsense, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.